Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 794th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 466,150 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,096 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 11 tanks, 20 armored combat vehicles, 43 artillery systems, 1 multiple launch rocket system, 1 air defense systems, 22 drones, 46 vehicles and 3 pieces of special equipment. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 71 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 31 missile and 46 airstrikes, carried out 23 multiple launch rocket system attacks on positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched airstrikes on 16 concentrations of enemy troops of Russian invaders. Ukrainian Air Defense Forces shot down 1 Kh-59 guided air-launched missile. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Russia has cancelled the Immortal Regiment March, traditionally held on Victory Day, May 9th, due to security concerns. People typically carry photos of deceased World War II veterans during the march. As an alternative, displaying the photos in public places and cars from May 1st to 11th is being suggested. This is the second year in a row the march has been cancelled, with reasons likely including fear of Ukrainian drone attacks and potential anti-war protests due to the ongoing conflict. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Russian forces will likely make significant tactical gains in the coming weeks as Ukraine waits for U.S. security assistance to arrive at the front but remains unlikely to overwhelm Ukrainian defenses. Well-provisioned Ukrainian forces will likely be able to prevent operationally significant Russian advances during Russia's expected summer offensive effort, although Russian forces will nevertheless leverage select advantages and adaptations to pose a significant threat to Ukraine this summer. The tempo of Russian offensive operations is currently higher in the Avdiivka direction than near Chasiv Yar, as Russian forces focus on exploiting a tactical situation that is unfavorable to Ukrainian troops northwest of Avdiivka. Russian forces are likely to intensify offensive operations near Chasiv Yar in the coming weeks, however, as Chasiv Yar provides Russian forces with the opportunity for more operationally significant advances. Russian forces conducted large-scale cruise and ballistic missile strikes against Ukraine on the night of April 26 to 27 and have likely resumed sea-based caliber cruise missile strikes after a long pause. Ukrainian forces successfully conducted drone strikes against a Russian airfield and oil refineries in Krasnodar Krai on the night of April 26 to 27. The Russian federal government continues efforts to codify increased control over migrant communities living in Russia. The Kremlin is likely setting conditions to intensify its hybrid operations against Moldova. Russian federal subjects continue to sponsor Russian military formations. Russian forces recently made confirmed advances north of Avdiivka and west of Donetsk city. In Zelensky's nightly video he covered several points. Firstly, he spoke about another large Russian missile attack targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. He expressed gratitude to air defense forces and international partners who've aided in defense. Secondly, he emphasizes the urgency of strengthening Ukraine's air defense, particularly requesting Patriot missile systems. He urged continued international support in sanctioning Russia and condemning its actions. Lastly, he gave his appreciation to repair crews working to restore damaged power grids and to Australia for their new military support package. Ukraine's First Lady, Zelenska, took part in the international dialogue on the child care and support system reform within the framework of the International Ministerial Social Policy Summit in Kiev. She highlighted the importance of child care reform, stating it's crucial for creating a better society and a secure future. The reform aims to keep children in families and provide them with warmth. International partners like the EU and UNICEF are committed to supporting this initiative. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.